I said I'm losing patience, and we talks about pure of heart, and yet that person promotes violence, and uh, and also how he got to the other guy was to give food to a needy person. And no offense, but Christians didn't invent giving a gift of food to a hungry person, and yet with what's happening in the world today, people that follow their own Bibles are majoritively responsible for people not having drinking water or food or even access to knowing what happened to their loved ones. So, again, it devolves you. I jumped a bunch of chapters because you're really getting upset. And by the way, there's scenes in this movie where it kind of zooms up to the sky as if God is watching all this. I don't know what their point is. And again, this movie was criticized for being not entirely historically accurate and even changing the story. Now, it could have been that they wanted to make certain points, which they have a right to, but they have to be very clear. And I didn't watch the bonus features that might explain why they did that, because it could be the criticism of this movie as not being historically accurate. The people might not have had access to what the people that made this movie actually had as a purpose, but they had a purpose. They had a goal, they had a motivation, they had a narrative they wanted to impose, and you take what you can from it. Like if I trusted that all of the every word or every event was historically accurate, then yeah, you should check me into a mental institution if I did this. And yet that's not what I do. That's what most of you do.
Leave the lesser works.
Which are the lesser works? Just take the important ones, the important ones.
The important ones are, again, everybody has a different opinion of this, and there should have been, like, if they knew this was coming, if they believed how violent their own species could be, as if we didn't have enough proof every cycle of history. So the circle that seems to be so entertaining, I guess, for the heavens, oh, the perfection of a circle, is we seem to be repeating the same cycles of history, but by being less human every freaking time. And this is the least human we've ever been at this current stage of history. Now, I'm going to skip to the end and show you parts of the end that don't give away the story too much, but it is very upsetting how the people that I'd want to be most friends with in there, like that girl, is treated the way she is by, not just Christians, but people that don't stand up to the Christians on behalf of her. Because, again, that would be what a human does. That would be what somebody with a pure heart would do.